We are, as this live stream is properly titled, off to the races now. As far as, yes, we have all the scouting to do still, but we have a playoff race to compete in this year, which is such a different change from last year. And a very winger-heavy class this year by the looks of it, which isn't amazing. Obviously, I would have preferred if it was more of a center and D, but, we don't really need defense. Looks like there are going to be some centers and players like that a little bit further back, so we'll make it work. We'll make this draft class work somehow. We always manage to, but let's get to the scouting quickly. And actually, first things first, let me do the intro for this next episode here, obviously. So, all right, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, how's it going? It's EP.20 here. Welcome to what is now episode number 20 of this edited Draft to Glory franchise mode here on my channel. Today we're going to be getting into the 2031-32 regular season simulation and hopefully the playoffs as well. That is the plan, at least. So, as of last episode, we landed a pretty solid draft class. We were able to land a few players that look like they could make the team in the somewhat near future, at least. And if I can find my unsigned tab anywhere, we got guys like, of course, Brendan Gallagher, the second, of course, Gally Jr., and we are going to change his number here coming up, but we also got guys like Magnuson, Bernier, Carlton, McClellan, Robbins, Niemi. Like, we got a pretty solid draft class out of last season. Let's call it Contenders or Pretenders. That is a good idea for the title this year. Also, how about Kyler Denny as a 6th round pick, looking like he might actually... Oh my god, he had a 104-point season last year. I didn't realize he did that well. So that's one of our best prospects that isn't currently in the system. That is going to be really good. So, looking at our team, though, we got a team here now. It's actually very nice to see. Pat Archer has made the league. Kirka's playing. Actually, we need to slap an extension on Kirka here. So, how much would 8 years cost us? $3 million? That's not fabulous. I'll get the chat's opinion here in just a second. But other than that, we're pretty locked down overall. We've got Sanchez for another year after this one, which is awesome because he's now 84 rated as an elite goalie. He is a butterfly style, so we'll see if that affects anything with how he plays. But yes, exactly, Peaceful. Magnuson has grown 2 overall since just the draft, which was like a month ago or so. So yeah, we've got some legitimate players on our hands here. Obviously, our highest paid guy now is Landon DuPont, and he's looking like the real deal. He's such a fast defenseman. He's going to be fun, obviously. He doesn't shoot the puck quite as well as a guy like, I don't know, maybe Weston Holloway, who's got a cannon, if you look kind of up in the top corner here. Like, 5-star shooting on a defenseman should equate to more than 5 or 6 goals. Like, that 11-goal season, that was a little bit more what I was expecting from him. But, regardless, we will get to this here right away, but we have to start off, of course, with scouting, because it's Draft to Glory, after all, and we want to get draft steals even if we are contending. So, let's get to this. This is the boring part that gets edited out, but, it makes a difference. And we are in year 9 now, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like we've played almost 10 seasons worth of this Draft Glory, but we have. We have now on Livestream 10. So here we go. We have got, you guys can't see it over my face cam. Excuse me. Boop, there we go. All right, 62 offense, 71 defense, and 64 goaltending. And somehow this team is still actually going to play really well. Don't ask me how, but they will. they just will. Simple as that. Wow, that does not line up at all. My AHL versus NHL spreadsheet distances along the side are so inaccurate. Or not so inaccurate, but just so different as far as how the gap works. All right, and then we will go to the NHL, where I'm probably just going to have to pop my face cam off again right away. But let's get to it. And this is what I'm actually interested in, is how good is this team going to be this year? Because we haven't really seen a Growlers team that's looked this good up to this point. And what team should you do for your new franchise mode? How about Minnesota? I did Minnesota, 2 years ago now? Minnesota's a fun one because they have some good prospects. They have a really good player in Kirill. They have Brock Faber now too, which is like you could build around those guys for sure. But also they need more pieces, obviously. Like they are not a train wreck of a team, but they are just a team that's still progressing towards where they could be. And they missed the playoffs this year, right? But like Jesper Wallsted's a great goalie. Who else do they have? They've got a few other good prospects too. Marco Rossi is going to be a fun one, but yeah, go for Minnesota. Minnesota's always a fun one. It's state of hockey, obviously, right? So, okay, and then this year for the NHL, of course my face cam covers it again, so let's just boop. There we go. All right, 94 offense, 92 defense, and 82 goaltending is possibly, very possibly, the best Growlers team we have ever rostered at this point. Let me see. Just compare these to other years. Yeah, this is easily the best Growlers team we've ever had. It's like the second best, third best offense we've ever had. It's the best defense without a doubt, and it's like the second best goaltending. So yeah, this team is poised for probably our biggest year yet, and we'll have to wait and see how, all the cards fall and everything. But yeah, it's going to be a fun one this year. You guys can see DuPont there as the alternate captain, and what is tied 3 ways for the highest rated player on our team. But let's get to it. So here we go, guys. I wouldn't be surprised at the same time as far as, yes, we are trying to win this year. There's no doubt about it. But I wouldn't be surprised if we just somehow lose a whole bunch still with a decent team here. So here we go. Let's get to it. Month number 1, October, and we start off with a 1-0 loss and a 4-1 loss. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's just because we're trying to win, right? We're trying to win, so we lose every single game. Oh my lord. Okay, well, at least we're scouting the draft class still. At least we weren't like, screw it, we don't need to scout this year, we're gonna win. No, it's probably a good thing that we're still scouting, so... yeah, right now we're in the bottom 5, for sure. We haven't won a game yet. There we go, we finally beat the Rangers 7-2, but we are a 1-4 start, which is about as bad as he possibly could have started, so... We're just pulling an Edmonton Oilers, that's all I'm going to say. We're just pulling a 2022 Edmonton Oilers. Where did Harrison Georges just go? Oh, he's there. Okay, that's fine. That works for me. And yeah, yeesh, what a surprisingly bad start for this team. And we lose again. All right, and we lose Hugo Fucale. Fortunately, we get your Kirka back, but man, oh man, what an atrocious start. Like, that's just as simple as it is. It's just been atrocious. Ooh, okay. And, okay, what's going on? Why are we getting a Brock Caulfield trade offer? That would be why. It's because I have my trade block on. We don't need the trade block on. Go away, please. Thank you. All right. Can we focus on winning? Please. Oh, Castles has just been thrown in somewhere else. Yes, he has. Great. Okay, well, let's go like that. And... yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. What a bad start. I got nothing else besides that. Just what a bad start. And Van den Busch is out right now, so we will make a change on that. Who else got injured here? Yeah, Fucale, which isn't great because Fucale actually looks like one of the few prospects that could still make this team. Kuiper, I've pretty much given up on at this point, but we'll see. I mean, we're still playing him at least, right? So that is a start. We are going to put Van den Busch back. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's put either Calder or Gore. Okay, we'll go with Calder. Let's put Calder in there instead and then swap Mackey out for Rogers. Has he dropped to 7th yet? Yeah, he has. Okay, so we probably shouldn't be playing Harrison Rogers over other guys like Logan Gore and such, but we are. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Okay, continuing on. We are currently 1-6. We get 2-6, 2-7. 2-8 to start the year. We are hands down. Oh no, we're not hands down. LA and St. Louis are right there with us. Same with Minnesota too. But we are tied for the worst record in the league after the first month. So yeah, Simply put, not enough scoring. That's it. Like, I got nothing else. We have not been able to outscore any issues on our team up to this point, so we need to change that. But, alright, we'll go up to November 12th for our next sim date. And can we start winning? There we go. We're 4-8. That's a little bit better, especially for this team. Alright, and then we would lose one, win one, lose another. Ugh. Oh, boy. I got nothing. This team is just simply not playing well enough. Kyler Hewson, though, looking okay. I gotta say, he's looking better than most players right now. What's the scoring like up here? 14 points for Vasiliev. He's playing great. And 11 and 16 for Belchetz. 8 for Tuzolino, 11 for Teravainen, and 12 for Healy. Like, that's good. That's good scoring overall. I'm not upset with that, but we're just not getting the job done here, and I don't understand why entirely. There's no way to improve this chemistry, hey? No, none at all. All right. Well, if we're rolling 3 lines, I'm going to swap Carconi out for Archer because I want Archer to actually start scoring, because he hasn't yet, and that needs to start happening if we're going to have any success. DuPont manages to get, I believe it was elite edges there. I might be wrong. Might have been send it or tape to tape. He got a new X Factor regardless. Like, that's what happened. He only has 7 points in his first 15 games, which is not great. Ooh, Levshunov. Ooh. Oh, God. That was gross. Oh, my God. Big face smack? Yeah. How is Levshunov low 4 now and 88 rated? Like, come on. Come on, game. What are we doing? Oh, my God. That's disgusting. Simple as that. He just had a 71-point season. You're going to make him a top 4 defenseman. Went from low franchise to low 4. Yup. Oh, it's okay. We got an elite defenseman beside him, and unless Zykov pops off to a low franchise, I have no worries about him. I think it's safe to say our goaltending's not really doing the job, though, right now. You guys might not be wrong as far as if we put Ryan Fanti in, that things might go better. But currently, we are 5-10. Currently only have 10 points in the season. We are the 3rd worst team in the entire league. And yikes. That's all I gotta say is yikes. Good thing we're scouting, right? So it was simply because I came out so confidently being like, we're going to make the playoffs this year. We're off to the races. We're ready to go. And then we just tank it. We just absolutely suck. Maybe the head coach not being higher rated hurting the team? Possibly. Yeah, there's a very good chance of that. So you know what? Let's go look at the coaches, just see what's available. I'm sure there isn't going to be... Oh, there's actually a surprisingly decent amount of A-rated coaches this year. So something to consider. This guy has a 71 scheme fit. That's actually really good. I know it's not perfect on the defensive end. This guy's got a 73. Oh my goodness. We can't afford them at all. No doubt about that we can't afford those guys. Does he roll 4 lines too? Where does it say that? Oh, yes, I see. Right there. 3 versus 4. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. This guy's won a cup as well. Oh, he was Edmonton's coach. That makes sense. We would have to probably fire off the majority of our staff just to hire a guy like Nemes. Or how do you say his name? Nemes? Yeah, Nemes, I think is how you say his name. I'm not certain, but pretty sure. The defensive coach, though, also has a 68 rated scheme fit. That's not bad either. But yeah, obviously I would prefer this guy. I would prefer that guy, obviously. But let's just go take a peek. Yeah, can't afford it. Absolutely, we can't afford it. We have nowhere near the coaching budget to do it. Where is all our money gone? Like, is that really 4 million? I guess 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, I guess that is 4.6. It just doesn't look like a lot. That is the problem. Yeah, we really do need Nemes, and I don't think we can afford him at all. So, hold on a second. He'll take up, yeah, exactly. He'll take up so much. Even if we max out our coaching budget, which, can we? That's a max coaching budget. It's 5.6, or sorry. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if we can make this work somehow. I don't think we can, but you never know. That gives us a little bit more money to play with. He's also only 55, which we would have to clear up most of our budget. I would have to clean out all of our coaches pretty much. Is it worth it? Do you guys think it's worth it? Or do we just get another forward for this year and then look to hire a coach in the offseason kind of thing? I'm not sure. Like, I'm really not sure what to do. We are at buyer status. Like, we should be contending. And for whatever reason, we just stink. So, I wonder, what if we go like this and just flip our coaches around? Throw a generalist in as the head coach for now. How is his system fit? 58. That's so bad. Yeah, at least Corso's a 69% fit, so. But he's also getting older. He's 63 now, so at some point we're going to have to hire a new coach anyways. And he has not been good, at least as far as, yeah, he won the Jack Adams last year, but what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? Do we just send it as far as keep the same coaching staff for now, let it ride out, and if it gets even worse, then maybe we make the change, or what? Because, like, we're going to be looking probably at winger here. A sniper would probably be my preferred pick, but we'll have to wait and see, obviously. It is a lot of money. That is our main problem here, is that we just don't really have the money to make it work right now. Our team's not winning, so we can't really afford better coaches. I also get the feeling, though, if we did make that move, that we would probably start winning. Hold on, let me do some simple addition here. You know what? I'm looking at our coaching staff. Yes, the 4.646 is correct, but we would definitely be better if we did a few things here. So the first thing I'm thinking is, well, we'd obviously fire Prentice. We don't need him. He's 900K, which is insane. So yeah, we'd fire him, obviously, but then we would also probably fire the top two coaches here. And by doing that, it would clear up enough money, I think. So we got 1, 2, 3. Then our coaching budget's 1.2 out of 1.275. 6.56 minus 1.275. We would have 5.285 million if we fired those three coaches. Should be enough. But then we'd be scraping by with everything else. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's commit. and that's the thing, is it's hard to find those coaches, because you look, none of the coaches are really good ratings for really cheap overall. Like Barrett is the exact same kind of position as where we're currently at. He would probably be a more winning coach, yes. And I wonder if our defense would get better with him. That's maybe... We could actually afford Gordon Barrett. So you know what? Let's do this. We could try Barrett instead. Like, he's not nearly as good of a system fit as Nemes, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I really like Nemes as a coach, but like he literally is the perfect coach for our team. Whereas Barrett's good, like we'd probably have better team defense. But is that really what we want, or do we want a coach that's going to just all around kind of make us better like Nemes? Like he's so good. You know what? I'm going to commit to it. We're going to send Khalil Nemes a contract offer, at least. We're not going to get him guaranteed, but we're going to try. So first things first, we're going to fire Ludeman. We're also going to fire Prendis, of course. And then we will fire Corso. So we're going to go boom, 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 get rid of all of these guys because we started off 5-10. And yes, obviously... Oh, you won't let me fire Prendis. Oh, boy. Okay, so... Well, yeah, obviously we need a head coach slot. And we need to put him as, like, associate coach for now. Okay, now we can go and hire staff, because this got very messy very quickly. We're offering $5 million for 4 years, so that'll obviously be the main coaching offer, but we're also going to go like way down and hire a coach just kind of like not out of position necessarily, like $600K is so expensive, come on. We just simply need to hire another coach, so then we can fire off what's his name? So then that way we can fire off Prendis here, because we're not going to get the contract to go through while Prendis is still there. So, all right. The team's going to look like an absolute mess for a minute here. But yeah, we'll advance a couple days, advance through the New Jersey game here, and we're just not even going to worry about that yet. Obviously, we don't have enough budget to sign him yet. Okay, Puros, buddy, you gotta work for me here. Somebody's gotta work for me. We gotta hire some staff that actually... We gotta hire a really cheap additional staff member here. That we're probably just gonna fire again. Are those both goalies? No, there's a generalist and a forward. Okay. We're throwing these contracts down simply for the fact that we need a little bit of wiggle room to play around with coaches here. So once we do that, then this will all start to improve. I feel like it'll be a good year for rookies. Of course it will. Of course it will. Okay, coaches. Hello. Okay, so we got one coach. Obviously, the other spot's filled. That's fine. You ready for this horror show, guys? Oh, you know what? It's actually not that bad. I thought that was going to look way worse than it does, but you know what? I bet you the defense is just horrible. Yeah, it's only ones. Okay, it's not the absolute worst we've ever seen, but okay, let's just back off for a minute. Oh my lord, the amount of injuries and roster moves and stuff that we have to do while I'm trying to make a coaching change mid-season is not going great, if I'm being completely honest. So now we're going to go like this. We're going to go, Prendis, you're out of a job. I apologize. And then we're going to put this guy as the assistant for now. We'll back out. We'll go back to hire staff. And we still don't have enough money for Nemes. Where's this extra $900K gone? Like, this is crazy. Can we get him for $4 million? Offer him an additional year? Please? I know it's not going to work. But where is all this extra money going? Yeah, you're probably right there, but... Yeah, but even still. The scouts take up their own budget. They have $3 million there, no? Like, versus this 2 point something is better. Alright, that's not 2.4 million, that's 1.3. Maybe 1.4 million. I honestly might have to go out and hire another coach that's just really bad. I already bumped the coaching budget up, Real Divinity. That's the scary thing, is that we've already tried these other options. So we're gonna go for the worst scouts available, the cheapest scouts, or cheapest players available. We'll go associate, give him like 160 something. Again, filler. We're not gonna keep these guys long term, but we'll try it. Yes, we do, so that's probably where a chunk of that has gone as well. And I'm just praying that we get... Okay, obviously we got Majewski. Come on. Yeah, that's the problem. Is you've chosen to offer me less money than I feel I am worth. Yeah. Yes, we do. Unfortunately, we do have to do that, so... This has been a schmozzle. We might have to go with like Barrett instead, unfortunately. Like, he's not nearly as good a coach. He's still a good coach, better than what we had. But like, Corso's right there. You can see Corso and where he fits and everything, but we don't even have $4 million now, so that's where the final firing is gonna play into this. So we're gonna have to fire one more coach. Yeah, it would be nice if that happened, but yeah, this is where we're going to fire Machovsky to try and clear up a little bit more. We have to pay out $164K. Okay. Do it. As much as I don't want to, we'll do it. And then we will make this guy our head coach for now, interim, obviously. And we'll go back to hire, and we should have enough money with that extra $500K we cleared up to be close at least. Come on, you have to take it for like 4.3. That is the absolute closest we can do to his current salary. Please sign that. Yeah, you're right. Peaceful. He's still gonna say no, probably. That would be my bet. I wonder, do we have a setting on coach budget or coach negotiations that we can mess around with? I don't think we do. Head coach firing, I think, is the only setting that we can mess around with to get this to work. Yeah. Tough. Oh, that's tough. We're gonna have to end up going with that defensive coach, unfortunately. If we need, we can break Nemes's kneecaps if we can. Yeah, it's only if we can catch him. But okay, come on. Come on, Khalil. You gotta sign. We need you as the coach here to turn things around. Oh my god, you're so selfish. Oh, no. All right. Well, that was our final option. We've literally maxed out the coaching budget. We can't put any more money into it. Quite literally. Alright, well, that sucks, so... Let's go for that A- defensive coach, because he's still a good fit. But man, oh man, just... Yeah, we're starting to win games with the horrible coaches, right? Yeah. Makes no sense at all, but, Can we interview him at least? Let's interview this goofball. Well, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Khalil, listen to me, buddy. You need to take this contract that we're going to offer you. How important is it to you at the end of the day? Interesting, because that little bit of leeway doesn't seem to have worked very well. Alright, what else? Market, organization. This isn't something I want to see. It is important. Shoot. This is just not going quite as well as we want, but... we know what type of fans he prefers. It's typical. I'm pretty sure we're a small market team, though. I'm not certain, but I think that's why he's not signing more than anything else, so. What if we offer him a longer term? I don't think it's going to change anything, but you never know. Oh, man. Okay, well, we'll give that one more try. Yeah, somehow we've actually won a little bit more with the really bad coaches. Yeah, what? Like, we won another game. What's going on? Hold on. Oh, sure. So now you're going to play it off as there's too many years on there. Yeah, okay. We'll give one more try here, I think, but... I literally can't offer more than that. It's not like we can bump his role to anything else that he's going to want. Let's try 3 years. I don't think the shorter term is going to change anything either, so we're probably going to go... Oh, man. I think we are probably going to end up going with Barrett at the end of the day. Yeah, we're going to have to. Like, more than likely, we're going to have to go with Barrett. What do you guys think? Do we keep spinning our tires here with Nemes, or do we just let it go? Ooh, we lose Weston Holloway. That's not great. Well, at least we lost that game 5-0, but... Hugo Fukale is back from injury. Nice. That's good. Fukale actually looks good. All good, peaceful. Yeah, I literally just don't know what else to do with this. Also, how is Sylvain Valiquette leading our AHL team right now? Hold on. Like, what is going on there? Alright, so Nemes is done. We're not gonna do any more with him. Yeah. We're done. We're done with him. Screw Nemes. We're gonna go with Barrett, who's still a decent fit. We can even pay him additional money, because why wouldn't he want to come here? We've actually got a chance at being a decent team. Ludeman we're not gonna worry about. Although I am thinking now that we probably hire Corso back as an associate because we have the cash for it. Jeez, peaceful. Okay. All right, let's look at some assistant coaches that can swing the defense a little better here. C rating isn't great. I would prefer our defensive coach have at least B+ rating on teaching. And it looks like that is not available. Great. Great. Yeah, well, I mean, you didn't really say anything bad, but that is funny. How is that not censored? I don't know. I don't understand YouTube's policies. Okay, so we're going to go back to the coaching staff. I am realizing all those guys are probably going to pop off on one day here. Oh, now Damian Corso is going to be annoying. Great. Okay, so we get Barrett, so hopefully that's going to make a difference. All right, so we're going to have to go with Czechmanek and Corso for a little bit more money, which is fine. We have the space to do it. Also, this already looks better as far as our team rating and chemistry and stuff goes. Obviously, the team is not perfectly set up, but it's close. And then putting Holloway back in is going to help, obviously. So, okay, Weston Holloway. That should be a +3. I don't know how that's not a +3. All right, well, we'll take it as it is, I guess. At least the forwards are playing a little better, right? That's kind of the goal. Ugh. We are still bottom 5 in the league, give or take. Okay, so with coaching staff, we will move Majeski down to like the AHL assistant coach or associate coach, or whatever you want to call it. And then we'll go and hire Corso for more money, which is fine. I'm not really concerned about that. And you see, what I would actually like to do is get a defensive coach that has a rated teaching, give or take. So we will go with Piros, but you guys are going to see how I'm going to spread this staffing out a little bit better to make it work. So we'll make this guy the NHL goalie. I can't do that. It's got to be assistant. Okay, so we'll do that for now. We'll get Corso. We'll wait. YouTube. You can't swear, but people who support the Holocaust are allowed to talk. Like, what? Yeah, how does that make any sense? Okay, Corso, thank you, sir. You are going to get demoted immediately, which is going to be really funny. Reason being, though, is that by demoting him, we are then allowing ourselves that opportunity to get another. Yeah, this guy's going to be an AHL associate coach. We're going to make him assistant coach just for now. Just for now. We'll do the little flipperoo here in just a moment. But who is the guy we were looking at again? Piros, right? Yeah, we're going to sign Piros as the associate, pay him a good chunk of change as well. So we go a mil instead, kind of thing. And it's funny that Corso's actually making more money than our head coach. But we'll advance, lose again, that's fine. And we get Piros. So now that we've rehauled the coaching staff, I think this might work out better for us. Reason being is we have a whole bunch of B-rated coaches now. Actually, hold on. What did I just do? I think I meant to hire a generalist. But with 2 defensive coaches, this might actually work out decently well too. Huh. Okay. Well, we could rearrange it. Like, we could reshuffle it like this. So we keep Corso as the head coach, but then we have Piros and what's his name? Barrett, or yeah, Piros and Barrett as the other coaches. And then we make him the, nope, that's wrong. Like that. Corso becomes head coach. It's such a finagling to get this to work. Okay, but if we run our coaching staff like that, I'm a little bit more happy with it. I'm actually a lot more happy with it. But lots of defensive coaches, yeah, I'd kind of botched that now that I'm looking at it. But you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna try it. We're gonna keep the chemistry the same as far as we will keep Corso as the head coach, but we have that additional supporting staff now for the defensive coaches. So hopefully our defense is gonna get better from that. And yeah, it's the same chemistry, obviously, but with our defense being this good, it should be better. We'll run another like 10 games if we have to flip the coaching staff roles. That's fine. But yeah, we'll go up to end of December, I guess. And if we're still doing well. Go figure, Ben, right? That's always how it goes. You're like, oh, my team should be bad. Nope. You're just immediately good all of a sudden. Ooh, Ryan Fanti gets injured. All right, that's not great. But as we continue on, look at that. Look at that. We win a few games. Just like that. Kind of funny how that works, right? We have multiple players ready to be dressed on Halifax, so we should probably make a change there. Who's going in? Ryan Fanti's the main one, obviously. Also, how has he played up to this point? 11 out of 19, 909. Beautiful. 7 out of 10 for Sawyer Saunders. That's sick. All right, and then the defense is questionable at best. Woo. Yeah, but out of all seriousness, we should probably play Cole Rogers a little bit more. He's getting, what, 19 minutes of ice time a game? That's not great. Whereas some of these other guys are getting a lot more, which doesn't entirely make sense either. I'm going to throw Gore in over Stamkos at this point too, because we might as well. Gives us better opportunity for growth. And that's about it for the changes we're going to do for now. Hugo Fucale is growing quite nicely in Halifax here. I'm very impressed with how he's done. Sylvain Valaquette is just blowing my expectations out of the water at this point. I think, though, we maybe try Fucale on the top line at this point. Actually, yeah, Sweat's doing well with 20 points in 30 games, so we'll leave him there for now. But yeah, it's interesting growth down here in the AHL for sure, versus in the NHL we are getting essentially no growth. It's probably less growth in the NHL because we're losing. And that low 4 for Levshunov is just, it just grinds my gears. Making your own team, doing an expansion, fair enough. All right, we lose Arvidsson to an injured shoulder. That's December 16th, not January 16th, so we're fine to keep going. And we are winning more. We're not winning a lot, but we're winning more. And it could be better, but it could definitely be worse too. So, alrighty, how are these stats looking? 25, 23, 21. Okay, so our second line's kind of mid. Belchetz has got 30 and 33. Misa 29 and 33 and 27 for Vasilyev. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I don't understand line chemistry. It makes no sense. Has Sanchez gotten better? Yeah, he has, even though he's only won 11 out of 27. But, growing pains, right? That's what we're dealing with right now. And I didn't know Timonen was injured, but okay. And at the end of the month, we are definitely climbing the standings slowly and steadily. We have a chance. We have a chance to get back in this still. Not a huge one, but a bit of a chance. We're at 10 points out currently, so we just got to go on a win streak, really. And yeah, Belchetz 34 and 37 is looking pretty solid. Apart from that, nothing else too exciting, really. We are actually not that far off from being the worst team still, but let's see. Let's see where we currently place. The Montreal Canadiens are the best team in the league. We are currently just outside the bottom. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're the 11th worst team right now, so take that as you will. I am not particularly worried about where we currently are, but the coaching changes should definitely make some impact as well. I don't know, just that thing of like you need to focus on the regular season. That's kind of how I feel right now with this team, as far as, yeah, we could just barely sneak into the playoffs, but then you're going to be matched up against the best team from the regular season probably. So, all right. Let's go up to February 1st. The Caps again. Yeah, are they the best team? They might be. There's a potential for that, and we are still losing. So we're going to wait just a little bit on the draft class here. There we go. We get Cole Rogers back. Injured for like 1 day exactly. And, alright. Ooh, there we go. 79 overall. Captain Canada's looking good. That's what we like to see. And how are we looking up here? Decent, but nothing insane. Just that insane amount of injury that we're dealing with right now. You know what? Let's go like this. And just make that... How does that work? Are you serious? We actually get worse chemistry by... Okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. Yeah, this is questionable at best. And, alright, we're just continually losing here. And apparently Vasilyev was injured and now healed. There we go. Andy Healy is healed. Great. It's actually what we wanted to see. So, let's make that swap. Go there. And then we will put Zamula out and left winger Myers in. That should help. Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay. And then Kirk is out with an injury too. That's not fabulous by any means. Carlisle somehow gets better chemistry than anybody else there. Okay then. There we go. That's Weston Holloway's having a year. He's looking pretty solid. How about... DuPont. What the heck? Literally went from 65 points down to... We're going to lose his potential too, aren't we? I just have that feeling. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just have that feeling that Landon DuPont is also... We're just going to lose every single franchise player. It's great. It's great. It's great. And now we lose Carlisle to an injury. Okay. It's the Canadiens this year for the best team in the league, but it is close, man. Holy. Okay, how are we looking? 47 points in 50 games for Belchetz, and everybody else is playing worse. All right, I think it is time. Holloway is stealing their potentials. How does that work? What do you mean Holloway's... Oh, like on defense. Yeah. I mean, hey, if Holloway jumps to a franchise, I'm not going to complain, but he's also not... like, how are him and DuPont at the same points per game? Like, excuse me? Yeah, that doesn't entirely make sense to me, but it is what it is. Holloway is him on the back end. Like, he seems to be the only guy that's consistently producing. Everybody else is all over the place. So we are going to go make a coaching change again because we have the opportunity to play around with this now at least. So we'll go like that. Move Barrett up and then go... Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, we'll make that slight change. It will affect the team, but it should affect the team in a good way. As far as, yes, we get at least slightly better chemistry and stuff like that going on there. How many injuries are we going to have this year? This is crazy. I am genuinely concerned for our team's well-being. There's no way to, like, finagle this around to make it better. Yeah, no, we're just leaving that as is. So we should have 2 lines of +3 forwards, and then our defense takes a bit of a hit, but you know what? Anything's got to change at this point because this is just not working for us. We are currently... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're currently 9th worst in the league now. Okay, yeah, that one division. Hold on, which division is it? Yeah, the Central is just garbage this year. Like, literally, it could be called the Central Dumpster Fire. Because that's how it looks right now, if I'm being completely honest. So, yeah, we'll make that switch. That actually looks pretty solid. We'll go like that. Do we get +5 chemistry by doing this? Ooh, yeah, we do. I'm wondering... Got Gretzky and Draisaitl, but no McDavid. I'm interested as... Oh, you're talking about the jerseys. I have a McDavid jersey, actually. It's just I lent it out to my girlfriend's brother for the playoffs because he was like, I need a jersey. And then they've lost every game that he's worn the jersey for, which is even more hilarious. So, ooh, you know what? I really like that 7 chemistry. We get a little bit of extra chemistry by doing that. Let's try that. I know Belchetz is like our best player right now, but I'm just trying to finagle around with the lines and figure out something that's going to look really good for the future as well as now, obviously. But We can try that. The Misa. I mean, it works. It's not. It hasn't really stuck yet, but Michael Misa has been very good. Obviously, not 87 points good this year, but at the same time, our team's kind of just been in shambles when it comes to scoring and everything else. So I do wonder if having DuPont playing with Holloway has actually negatively impacted DuPont's play. Like, I don't see how it would, but maybe it has. Like, Peaceful is biased for Himsa. I mean, yeah, can't really blame you for that. He's been a heck of a player so far. Who's back? Carlisle's back. Yeah, we don't really... Well, maybe we need to make that change. I don't know. Let's see. Might have too many lefties in the top 6. You're probably right. I can't even argue with that because we only really have lefties in the top 6. I think we have one righty. Yep, we got one righty in Tuzolino. So, although Tuzolino's been good. Okay, whatever. Just replace players. I don't even care at this point. Our team just simply stinks. So, all right, we got your Kirka back. That's great. I would agree that we have too many lefties for sure. Cannot argue with that in any way. Has Delmore just been playing all the games recently, or what's going on? Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's experience. It's our team slowly and steadily working towards the right goal, and if it means that, if it means that we have to give up 1 or 2 seasons here to growth and hard lessons, then so be it. We are going to move Svitov up because he's the highest rated goalie and he's not playing in the AHL right now. Also, I'm pretty certain Teravainen got magnetic, which he did not have before, although he just refuses to grow past 86 overall, which is what it is, but we'll take it. And yeah, what is going on with the simulation right now? This is wild. Okay, well, let's go up to, I guess, the Minnesota game for now. And we lose Kari Teravainen again. Wolf Slayer's just being slayed right now. This is hard to watch for sure. And we are dead last in our division yet again. Woo. How is LA still bad? Literally, yeah, I don't get it. I don't know, Peaceful. You tell me. The game just doesn't make sense. Yeah. The Kings are really bad still. Like, it's not even kind of bad. It is, like, extremely bad. Although our 52 points is looking a little bit better. It's literally the Pierre-Luc Dubois effect. Yeah. No doubt about it. You know what? Let's go check out the LA Kings because they are just far and away the worst team in the league again this year. And that makes no sense. Holy crap, are you serious? This team is dead last in the league. Right, they need another top pick. Yeah, definitely. No, just hand them another top pick. That's a great idea. Give them, oh my god, how many elite players do they have? They literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, well, pretty much 4. I'm counting Petrov as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 top players in their team. That's probably where it is they don't have good enough defense. But if they win the number 1 pick again, they'll take another forward, because why not? God. This is so stupid. I'm sorry. This is so stupid. And watch Goldman be a franchise power forward this year. That's probably going to be the case. Are there any right-handed forwards in the top end of this draft? There are not. Great. This is a guy I would consider taking at this point. Chad Gerard, honestly. Like, I would genuinely consider taking him because he's right-handed. That's it. Maybe Torsten Sedin is elite, but probably not. Yeah, it's not even a bad team. I agree. It's not even a bad team, but just doesn't make sense. The draft is looking questionable this year, that's for sure. Salmonen will probably take. Pressburg, I'm hesitant on at best. And Marty Sod. That's how our team is right now. They're just sod. Not sad, just sod. Goodness gracious. I would bet that Donald Glennie might actually be a low elite. We'll keep an eye on him. But, yeah, no, I don't get it, Donovan. Sorry, I just don't. I just don't understand how that LA Kings team that's had, like, 3 draft lottery wins now or something like that is still a bottom team. I guess we've had 3 draft lottery wins too, and we are still a bottom team. Man, this game is just crazy. You're back now. No worries, Braden. Our team hasn't gotten any better. We're currently now bottom 4 in the league again. Yet this LA Kings team, like, they have Alexis Joseph on this team as well. Remember that, he's a high elite. Yeah, Niskala's elite. Lamb's elite. Raffle's a high top 6. Likens is a medium top 6. Like, I don't get it. Mikey Anderson and Mike Matheson are both 85 rated defensemen. This game just does not work. Simple as that. It just does not work. How are the Habs first in the league? Great question. I don't know. They're good. We're also in 2032. And if I'm not mistaken, they got another, like, really solid player at some point. Let's go take a look at them. That's how Montreal is first in the league. Look at that wing. Oh my god. Oh, that's why as well. Joey Evans is also just sick. And they have Makar. Yes, you were correct. They have Makar and Hudson. Whew, baby. That is a very nice team. Also, how about Kolosov looks good, Kang looks good, and then they Olivia Rodrigue in net. All right, that's interesting. Oh, do they have a Hudson brother there? Let's go. They actually got Cole. That's pretty cool. All right, I like that. He's not good, but still. Also, how does Slav have wheels? Like, what? He should very easily have big tipper, make it snappy, anything else besides wheels, essentially. Jeez. Okay, well, whatever you say, game. Oh, they're not. Oh, okay, I see. I was like, how are they not? I'm like, they're a good team. They're a very good team. All right, we're up to the trade deadline here. We're going to just pretty much go straight to the end of the season at this point now. And they should have some strength X factor. Yeah, whether it be bouncer or truculence or something, right? But nope. Okay. Well, really at this point, all we can ask for is a bottom 3 finish and a top 3 pick. That's it. That is literally it. So, all right, Delmore's back. Maybe he can lose us some more games. He's 77 rated now. Jeez. All right, we'll send Svitov back down. And we will throw our backup goalie in if the game ever lets me. There we go. Sanchez is up to an 85, so I'm actually very impressed with where he's sitting currently. He's had a tough year for sure, but we can't really fault him either. The team in front of him's played like crap. Yeah, having those X factors together is unreal. I can agree with that. All right, we sold a total of 17% of our tickets. Oh, something's got to change soon. You doubt top 3 with the Kings? Yeah, exactly. It's really just lottery gods at this point. And, all right, mild concussion for Guiper. That's probably just going to sideline his career even more. Houston's up to 75, though. That's pretty good. And for whatever reason, Georgia's isn't playing either. Okay. That makes even less sense than everything else that's going on right now. Oh man, I don't even know how to react to this team and how we're playing. Like, things just, I look at it, I'm like, what is going on? Literally just what is going on? Like, Sylvain Belchetz has got 51 points and probably leads our entire, oh, not quite, Arvidsson's actually caught him there, but if it wasn't for Sweat and Arvidsson, he'd probably be our highest scoring player. Hugo Foucault is getting there. He's not there yet, but yeah, man, our team's development has just been the dog's breakfast, if I'm being honest. It just doesn't make sense. Ooh, and we lose Saunders too. That's great. Okay. Oh yes, Millman's not playing. That also makes sense. Hey, Millman's 79, so okay, there we go. He hit his medium top 6 that we were kind of expecting and waiting for, so not surprising, really. Cole Rogers is going to be a great fit in the NHL next year, though. I'm really looking forward to that. 89 rated Holloway still. He hasn't grown to that 90 overall, which is crazy. And it's not a franchise player at the top of the class. Go figure. But yeah, Laurent Mathot would probably be my number one option out of everybody here at this point. Although Hedberg looks okay. Sedin's only top 6. That kind of stinks. Yeah. Ugh. Just not good enough, really. Like, simply just not good enough, not fitting what our team needs. Like, it's just... Ugh. And there's no other elites either. We literally have like 5-6 elites in here, which is crazy to think about. Like, Downing will be a nice pick, but apart from that, yeah, God, this is gonna be a bad year this year for the draft. I just have that feeling. I just know it's not gonna be a good year. Oh boy. Yikes. We lose Calder to an injury as well, and alright, well, we're bottom of our division. We beat the Capitals and the Leafs. Don't ask me how, but we did. And now we have 69 points, which puts us tied for like 7th last, 6th last. Yeah, it is a trash draft here, honestly. Like, oh, we forgot to do the spinner. We should have done that. That's my bad. I should have clued in on that. But yeah, anyways, it has been a trash draft here this year. What was I going to look at? I think they did say it's a good year already. I'm looking at it. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Unless the top guys are all going to be like 83 plus rated, like, which, you know what? They might be. I mean, Goldman at least will be really good. Everybody else is going to be questionable at best. But yeah, I am interested in the thought there. Ah, my nose is dripping. Good thing it's not a nosebleed. But, yeah, this team is just in need of some, like, a center sniper. That's all we need, really. And it just doesn't exist. Simply just does not exist. Like, that's where we would just grab him a thought and go, you're playing center. You don't have a choice. But, yeah, he would be the one guy that I would actually want to grab. Everybody else I don't really care for. And there's just not a lot of players where it's like, oh yeah, this guy's going to be a good pick later on kind of thing. Like, no, not really. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check, was the progress reports, because I'm just really hoping certain guys are actually going to grow here. And we're not really seeing a whole lot of growth. It hasn't been bad either, necessarily. Yarvinen's down to top 9. That makes sense. Kirk is probably going to drop to low 6 fairly soon. But yeah, our best growth has come from Houston, Voinov, Kuiper. Like, it's kind of just been meh. Hasn't been good. Gallagher's up to 66 at least, so at least he's playing all right. Had about as many points as last year already, and he's played less games, so that's good at least. Modin, oh my god. Okay, so this is going to be our saving grace eventually. It's going to be Ludwig Modin. Yeah, he's going to be good. Watch out for him. He's coming. Ludwig Modin is going to own this team at some point here. So, yeah. Apart from that, Strudwick's looking okay. Mears is doing worse. It's just... Oh, man. Magnuson's up to a 60 overall, at least, so that's not horrible. And, yeah, we are getting a lot of growth out of our bottom guys. Yeah, this is just... Ugh. Mears probably should be in the minors. Yeah, we're just... Actually, how's our minor league team doing? They're good. They're actually really good. So, it's probably because of our B-plus coach down there or whatever we've got. It's like a B-minus coach. So, yeah, that's probably why that's working. But, yeah, let's finish off this season in just utter disappointment, probably. We'll keep winning, though, to make sure that we just absolutely botch our lottery odds. That's the other thing we're going to do. So just keep winning. Win all the games. There we go. Lose in Pat Archer to a fractured jaw. And all right, keep getting points. There you go, boys. Win. Ooh, okay, we lost both of those. But the Lightning managed to slip below us. And a few other... Actually, you know what? 72 points. We can work with that. 72 points at least put us for sure... Actually, you know what? The Lightning could still end up ahead of us. There's a chance of that. Okay, let's advance one more day. We should get all the standings in. Perfect. All right, so 72 points. The Lightning managed to lose both of those final games. Meanwhile, only St. Louis, LA, and Tampa Bay are the teams below us. So we will have the 4th best odds in the draft. So I guess that's okay. But yeah, overall... just a really bad year for this team. The Capitals yet again win the President's Trophy. I think they won it last year, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we finish 5th last in the league, 29th this year with that 33, 43, and 6 record. And yeah, 4 teams end up below us. You bet? Yeah, I would say that's a good bet. But yeah, we will not be in the playoffs this year after making it last year. All right. We already did the draft, like, last draft, so, you know what? Yeah, Levshunov's low franchise dropped to low 4, believe it or not. It was one of the worst drop-offs I've ever seen. But yeah, let's go look at the stats this year, at least, or, well, team standings, too. So yeah, there's the team standings. Obviously, Tampa Bay finished below us. In the Central, it was just a crapshoot, as there were not a lot of good teams in here, yet we still finished worse than 3 out of those 4 bottom teams. For the Metro, Washington was the best team in the league. There were some other really good teams there in New Jersey and the Islanders, and then the Penguins were one of the worst teams in the league. And then the LA Kings just somehow managed to bottom out and just be the worst team in the league in spite of having a ton of talent, so... Don't ask me how it happens, but it happens, and yeah, that's what we're looking at. So, for forwards this year, Ethan Belchetz leads all scorers on our team with 77 points in 82 games. Misa has a bit of a drop-off here. Vasilyev, again, about the same as normal, not really anything special. He doesn't actually break 100 shots this year. Meanwhile, Tuzolino puts up 59 points, which I believe is a career high. tied for a career high. He had a career high in assists, tied his career high in assists with 34. And yeah, he's been good. Like, I've actually been quite impressed with how Tuzzolino's bounced back in spite of having that kind of drop-off and not great years there. Kari Teravainen breaks his point record by 2 points total. He also is close to breaking his goal record. Yeah, as far as Healy goes, 47 points is nothing special for him. He's had better years than that in the past. And all right, Timonen actually had 34 this year, which wasn't quite as good as last year, but he's been a solid producer for us. I've actually been quite happy with how Raimo Timonen's played up to this point, in spite of the fact that he can't skate. Pat Archer was a bit of a disappointment as he only put up 18 points in 80 games, but that was our forward group. As far as the defense goes, DuPont scores 56 points this year, so a bit of a drop-off from last year, but you know what? It was bound to happen, and he's still looking great. Holloway put up 45 points with 11 goals for the team lead. Actually, no, it wasn't the team lead in defense, as Ivan Zykov was actually able to score 12 goals, which is crazy. Artyom Levshunov also, as you can see there, that's just bad. Would Atlanta go in the Metropolitan? No, they'd go in the... actually, yeah, they could go in the Metro. They could also go in the Atlantic. It really doesn't matter. I don't think... I would say Metro. Yeah, Metro's probably right, but... yeah, our top 3D all score 45 points or more, so that should have contributed a little better, but obviously it didn't. But yeah, that was our top-end group. Nothing super crazy from the defense. And then our goalies this year, Sanchez wins 26 games, puts up a .363 save percentage. Yeah, he needs... Well, he had Belchetz on his wing for most of the year, so that really helped Real Divinity, but yeah, Delmore only wins 6 games. He was atrocious as well, so we do have one legitimate goalie there in Caden Sanchez at this point, but it's going to be a lot of work still until we get moving. So all right, and this year Cole Yzerman leads the league with 119 points for a 10th overall pick that we passed up on. Oh, that is regret. That is serious regret for the Growlers, I have to say. Anton Frondell, another player we passed up on. I just... Oh, it's just so bad. We could have drafted both of those players, and we didn't. Again, hindsight's 2020. We didn't know for sure, but holy moly, Joey Evans scores 63 goals as well. Cole Yzerman scored 68 goals. That's absurd. But there's all your scores. Kucherov on the Capitals. That seems kind of fitting, actually. And Rantanen, Besser's still in Philly. Nearly 70 goals for Yzerman. It is nuts. I just simply have nothing else to say. Oh my god, Steven Chucko looks so nice. Oh, and Carter Nesbitt too. Ooh, he looks like a really nice player, man. Boston got their hands on a good one there. Ernest Martins for a 16th overall pick, 54 goals. How about that? The Washington Capitals just... Man, that's just crazy to see. But yeah, that was it for your top scorers. For rookies this year, Hannu Matanen, again, could have picked him over Pat Archer, and he just keeps proving us wrong. Oh boy. You can't write it any better. You literally cannot make this up. Wow. We have botched so many picks in this draft of glory, I have to say. Like, the Pittsburgh guy, Will, you're probably right. But yeah, Shesterkin's the best goalie in the league there with a .911 save percentage. Michael Hrabal might do well, though, to win it. We'll see. Jacob Fowler's also looking really good. Wow, just crazy scoring there. Adam Fox scores 91 points this year as a defenseman. That is absurd. Quinn Hughes at 81, Makar at 78. Darlene, Simashev. Yeah, there was some really good D-men in here still. And then, of course, Lars Hudson actually looking really good in Vegas there. And DuPont was down there with 56, so nothing insane. Alright, so that is it for the NHL this year. As far as the AHL goes, Gene Waters was the best player as a 74 rated player. Like, how does that make any sense? I guess Quentin Musty was probably carrying that line a lot. But yeah, there's all your top scorers for the AHL, nothing crazy. We could have probably taken Griffin Anderson at some point, but we didn't. Sorry, we couldn't have taken him, but we were looking at him for sure. Best rookie was Bear Blacker. There's a great name. But yeah, a couple other really good players in there. As far as the goalies go, John Gibson wins 41. We probably should have drafted Ryerson Leanders there. Or Leanders, however you say his name. I literally can't say it. Oh, an Antti Mäkinen that we released not even that long ago is now an 80-rated goaltender. Oh, boy. Well, we'll keep an eye on him in free agency, but I highly doubt that he's going to be available. Wow, that was... wow, we really botched Mäkinen as well. I am just having, like, serious regrets all the way through here. This has been so bad. Noel Millman actually had a good season, 49 points as a D-man, but yeesh. Just yeesh. Literally, I don't think I've ever had this bad of luck through a draft to glory up to this point. Like, it has been... Like, I don't even know. We're the bad luck crew at this point. Like, that's literally what our team is based around, is we have a potentially franchise-altering decision. We don't make the right call. Or we haven't been, at least. We have not been making the right calls time and time again. So hopefully we can sway that around and make a change. But honestly, good scoring throughout from the AHL this year. I had no doubt, or no problems with that. The defense actually scored very nicely too. Stéphane Gaudreau is looking pretty solid. Cole Rogers scored 25 points this year, so can't be upset with that either. And then for our goalies, Ryan Fanthi won 28 games, 908 save percentage, and yeah, he was good. Sawyer Saunders got up to a 70 overall, and for a 6th round pick, you know, like I said, he's very similar to Caden Sanchez. Yeah, exactly, Donovan. Looks like a good team on paper, but we've just had bad luck. Simple as that. Look at how many rookies we had this year, too. This is crazy. And some pretty decent scoring rookies at that, I will have to say. But, yeah, that was our team in Halifax. Same for the Kings. Yeah, they've just been bad. But the Halifax Huskies this year go 49-30-3 for 101 points and top of their division. In the Pacific, we saw 3 better teams for sure, maybe 4 even. That's crazy with some of the scoring there. In the Atlantic, oh my god, again, crazy point totals and then some really bad teams lower down. Actually, how about this? Look at this. All 90-plus points in this division apart from Providence. Peaceful says, I'll leave for the lotto. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. We could also save the lottery for the next episode, though, too, because we are running on 3 hours here, and 3 hours is kind of my cutoff for the streams. But, yeah, I think we are probably going to be wrapping it up here after we get the final round of scouting done. But, yeah, the Huskies finished 7th in the league this year. You can't be seen watching it. Yeah, honestly. I don't know tier list. I'm hoping so, but they've kind of been shooting themselves in the foot a lot recently. So I did like the lineup changes they made last night. It did work out nicely, but lottery suspension, yeah, honestly, though, that's kind of how it feels, Real Divinity. But yeah, anyways, we are going to just finish off our final round of scouting here. And then we will, yeah, exactly. We're going to save it for the next stream. We'll start off the next stream with the lottery. And that'll be a fun one, but yeah, this team was just so questionable this year. It was like, what just happened? So, anyways, we've got 4 90-rated players, a bunch of decent 80-plus rated like 85-plus rated players too, and this team's just gone nowhere. And it's like, why? Why aren't we winning? So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But all right, let's go up to April, or end of April, beginning of May, middle of May actually. So we're going up to, let's just go to May 15th, simulate right up to there, and then we'll do one more round of scouting. But yes, the seasons are over, or the regular seasons are over. We did pretty much nothing. Oh, I totally just forgot to actually spectate our Huskies losing in the first round yet again. Oh, they actually won. Okay, so that's a better start, but let's see how these next 3 or 4 games go. And win, loss, win. All right, perfect. So we make it through there. That's not bad. And we got Belleville next. So, game 1 against Belleville. We I believe it's just 9 a.m. again. Let me double check. I think I said 9 a.m. View my channel. There we go. Yeah, both 9 a.m. So it'll be 9 a.m. tomorrow morning as well. That's when our next stream will be there, Peaceful, or Real Divinity, sorry. But tomorrow, yeah, we have another stream. Yes, that is what we're talking about right now. So, all right. I am seriously debating. Well, first things first, what is going on here with Svitovs? Has he played well? Ooh, you know what? We got to keep Svitovs in. I can't not play him there. But, you know what? We're going to just stop up for a second. We won that game. You know what? Until we start losing a handful of games, I'm going to keep the lineup the same. But I am considering moving Pat Archer down to the minors for at least the finals. We'll see. Because, yeah, having Archer down there will probably help our team. So, yeah, let's advance again. And we're going to be playing Wilkes-Barre Scranton in the conference finals. And, all right, let's see if that good luck continues with our winning. Ooh, we lose game 1. And we lose Kyler Hewson as well. Pat Archer's back. We are going to, we will put him in, but it might just be the AHL here. And did we win? We did win. Okay, so until we are facing elimination, we'll just continue on. And, all right, we win again, so we're not facing elimination. And, all right, make it 3 games in a row. We're up 3-1, and Noel Millman is just cruising on the defensive end with 8 points in 11 games. Do we win in 5? We do not. All right, so let's see. One more game. We're at home, and we do win. Beautiful. That was a 5-4 overtime win. Crazy. And we're back to the Calder Cup Finals with this team against the Tucson Roadrunners this time, who, were they the best team? Also, we have good chemistry. I can't remember the last time I saw good chemistry anywhere. And it's, of course, our AHL team, but still. The Tucson Roadrunners were the second best team in the league. All right, but yeah, we've got potentially another shot at a Calder Cup here. We've been horrendous in the finals. But yeah, you know what? Svitov is taking us all the way here by the looks of it. So, game number 1. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. We are almost at May. We do need Cody Sweat back in here. Also, why is Stéphane Goudreau playing forward? What just happened there? That is wild. Definitely not the player I looked at and was like, yep, he's going to be playing there. Nope, not what I expected. Fanti is the veteran, yes, sir. But he's also lost 2 Calder Cup finals at this point. So look at those numbers. You cannot look at those numbers and tell me that, yes, we should play Fanti over him. I get Fanti had one good game. We're going with that. 943, 1.73 goals against. What's the AHL Vezina? I can't remember the name of it right now, but there is an award for it, and our guy should probably be looking like he's in that conversation here with Svitov at least. So, all right, game 1 we win 4-1, beautiful. That's what we like to see. Game 2 we win 4-2. Game 3 we win 3-2. All right, and we might actually get a Calder Cup this year. That would be gorgeous. All right, let's see if we can actually do it. First period, 1-0. Let's go. Angle gets it done. Peyton Angle. We get outshot 10-7. Doesn't matter. Second period, 5-1. There you go. All right, and we will simulate ahead. Unless we blow a 5-1 lead here, then, yeah, I think we've got a Calder Cup in the bag. Let's go. Svitovs for the win. Yes, sir. He's going to be probably our next backup coming up here. Oh, my God, 7-1. Engel scores again. That's crazy. All right, and we'll jump in for the final 20 seconds or so and just watch this play out because, hey, this is going to be our first ever championship. The team got significantly better over the year. We're now 67, 73, and 70 on the ratings. But let's go. Let's see these players hold it up. Yes, absolutely. Is Ryan Fanti going to be able to hold it? Maybe. Maybe we can actually... I don't know. It doesn't usually show a whole lot of highlights, so... We'll see, but still. Your new personal favorite player? Yeah. All right. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, hold on. I've got the setting backwards. Can you tell I was playing some games a little while ago? At least in between streams here, but we're going to go with just broadcast. Seemed to work nicely the last time. And all right, we should be good there. Oh, man, prolific picture. Oh, profile picture, never mind. All right. So here we go. 27 seconds left. No doubt about the result here for this game, but as we finish it off, Paddock's going to come down, look to fire a shot. It gets cut off. Oh, great chance in front and a good save. Svitov's there. He's got some funky-looking pads on there, too, but all right, Sweat throws it up, turns it over, and we're getting a tripping call with 10 seconds left here. Paddock back, and, of course, 8 seconds left. We're going to get a tripping call on Novikov. Go figure. Why not? But yeah, hey, Novikov number 97, right? Like, you're shaking. You're so happy that Fanty's going to get a championship. Yeah, isn't that awesome? But yeah, that is pretty much it here. I just probably should have moved my face cam off of here. Well, let's do that. Get my face out of here. But yeah, with 8 seconds left. Ooh, great save, Svitov with the glove. Man, he's been good. Artem Svitov, you gotta love that. Also, who's number 29? No idea, but you know what? We will take it. And with Swanson in on the face-off here, he is going to lose it, but it goes back. Hamilton gets it back, and there you have it. The Halifax Huskies are Calder Cup champions. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. So at least there's some kind of victory today, because the rest of it was just not very good, if I'm being honest. But hey, the Halifax Huskies finally go all the way on their third try at a Calder Cup. They've literally been to the finals twice before this and have not won, but we get it today. That is a championship for an AHL team that actually had fabulous chemistry this year. They finished 7th in the league, which is one of their lowest standings as far as team placement goes ever. And yeah, just still a good year overall for this team. You love to see it. Alright, and your playoff MVP there, I believe that's playoff MVP, I might be wrong, but, oh, it's going to be Rogers. Rogers just gets to hold up the trophy. Alright, well, there you go. Pass it around. Awesome. Love to see it. I don't even know who number 90 is. And who's Graybeard over here? Sekris looks like an old man, and he's 21. Guess that's playoff stress for you, right? And then number 68 is Sweat, I believe? No, Voinov. All right. Vandenbush was the other guy in there. And then, of course, Svitovs has to lift it. Of course. He had a legendary run here. No Ryan Fancy. Where's Ryan Fancy? What's going on? Also, what's with the Penguins pads on Svitov? That is something else. All right. Well, there you go, guys. Oh, somebody screaming a little bit at the end there. But, beautiful. We finally get a dub. Peaceful. Dang, I'm so depressed. How about Castles with 2 points there? But yeah, Peyton Angle just broke that game wide open. Had a massive impact on it. And there you go. What an AHL playoff run from our team. Noel Millman. The goalie pads. Yeah, that was something else. But yeah, we finally have a bright spot in our team, which is exactly what we were hoping to see. But let's do our final round of scouting, and then we will wrap up this stream. So, to finish off this episode, now that we are done the scouting and everything, all we're going to do is go through the draft class and pin out all the good potential players that we're looking at. So, let's see. I mean, obviously, Mathot would be my number one choice if we land the top 4 pick. If not, then it comes down to either Lionel Lashoff or Chad Berard, and you guys will have to decide between those two. But we'll wait and see. Or, I mean, I guess we could go with Richard Caberlet as well. So, yeah, apart from that, not a whole lot else for that first round, really. Of course, like I said, Casey Crane would be a fabulous addition, but we're probably not going to get to pick them. Look at that. We got a Khalil now. It's the same as the coach. That is literally the same name as the coach. And, yeah, interesting there. Maybe it's his kid. Maybe if we actually went and drafted that other Khalil, we would actually have a chance. Is Bush German? He's close. He's Polish, actually, he's Austrian. That would be something peaceful. That would be something. Yeah, we got a couple picks in here that look pretty good. Like McBride, probably going to be one of our selections. Callanan looks good. Another low elite there in Walls. So yeah, there's options for sure. It's just going to be a matter of choice, really, at this point. So, yeah, that would be understandable, peaceful, honestly. Because if you didn't, then what do you call it? Then YouTube probably would. Oh man. Keep an eye on Glenny. Who knows? Downing, maybe. And yeah, we'll see where our picks land. Obviously, there's no control over that really, apart from, well, actually, it's fully locked in. Apologies, guys. Didn't mean to be yawning midstream there, but anybody else? I mean, a medium 9 at 185 is not bad. We'll keep an eye on Josh Odell. You never know. But also, where was that fringe starter that I was looking at that was a 1-year ETA? We're going to have to go find him. Yeah, kind of meh for the later picks here. Godard might not be bad. And apart from that, that's pretty much it. So, okay, all right. So we'll go by potential here. We'll go by goalies now. Also, look at the sheer amount of gems in this class. I guess that's probably why they're like, oh, it's a good year. I mean, yeah, like I can't argue with that. Stokes is going to be good. Yeah, there's quite a few guys that are going to be good in here. I don't have any doubt about that. But yeah, let's go to the goalies. Find that fringe starter that looked really good. Was it standard? Yeah, it was standard. Hey, he's 92. We could grab him. We could actually possibly grab him. But yeah, standard being a 1-year ETA, like that's a goalie that, again, would probably slot in as a backup. Yeah, exactly. That's why we're looking at him. Because 90-something, and yeah, he's going to be good. He's going to be like 71 rated or something like that. So that's a guy that I am totally down for. Apart from that, I mean, if I had my way, we'd get Mathot, play him at center as our first-round pick. We'd get, I don't know, somebody else kind of along those lines because we don't really need more defense. We've got our top 4 laid out. We don't really need to draft like top-end picks with elite guys anymore. Yeah, he's going to be a steal. No doubt about it. Like, that's why we're probably going to draft him with our third rounder. More or less. Like, I don't know exactly where our third rounder is going to fall, if it's going to be at whatever it is, 92, or if we're going to, like, if we had to take him with a second-round pick, probably wouldn't be the worst thing ever, but also would be a miss in other potentials because there are other guys that could potentially fall there. So, all right. Well, that is where we're going to wrap this stream up. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and are as confused as I am. Like, this was just such a strange stream. I guess we'll continue on up to just the regular season awards, which should probably be done here, right? As of, I don't know, somewhere in May, June 12th, somewhere in there. But yeah, what a run it was from the Halifax Huskies. It was just awesome. Ooh, we got a new contract offer worth a ton of money too. So can't really complain about that. And hey, like, we got to turn this team around at some point, but there you go. Our first ever championship screen. The Halifax Huskies win the Calder Cup. Philly is your Stanley Cup champion this year. So let's go take a look at those awards and just wrap up the episode after that. So, all right, here is the playoff tree. Boston beat Montreal in the first round. Ooh, that's tough. But Philly ended up going through Washington in a sweep, the Islanders in 7, the Bruins in 4 or 5, and then the Sharks in 6. So there you have it for the NHL playoffs. Of course, our Huskies were able to go through the Comets, Senators, Penguins, and then, of course, the Roadrunners to win the Calder Cup there, which was awesome. And yeah, it's so nice to actually see our name on top of an award. I mean, hey, we've won the North Division 4 out of the last 5 years. This team's just been solid. That's crazy. And then the Eastern Conference, we've been there quite a few times as well for the championship, and then we've lost every time. But Waters wins the Sullenberger, same with the Cunningham. Warner wins back-to-back Willie Marshes. That's crazy. Blacker wins the Dudley this year. Go figure. Bear Blacker, such a great name. Cam Allen wins the Eddie Shore this year. Leanders wins the Baz. Millman, yeah, that makes sense. Millman wins the Butterfield. That's awesome. Waters wins the Hunt, and then Wiley wins the Dupree, and then Leanders also wins the Hap Holmes. All right, for the NHL, Cole Eiserman wins the Art Ross and the Hart. Adam Fox gets the Norris this year. Anton Frondell wins the Lady Byng. Hrabas wins the Calder. Who called that? Somebody called that. I think it was Peaceful, but yeah, somebody called that one. Matvey Michkov gets the Conn Smythe. What's his name? Michael Hrabel wins the Vezina this year. Olivier Rodrigue wins the Jennings with Coronin as well. Bobkov wins the Masterton. And then Danner wins the Jack Adams in Colorado. Connor Bedard wins back-to-back Selkies. Cole Eiserman wins the Lindsay this year. And, of course, Cole Eiserman wins his 3rd straight Rocket. That is crazy. All right, so that is it for the awards. That is it for this season. In the next episode, we will, of course, get to the NHL Draft Lottery, where we will hopefully see the Halifax Huskies, the Newfoundland Growlers, land some luck, because, the Huskies have had quite a bit of luck at this point with the minor league organization, but now it really comes down to, can we translate that success across leagues? So yeah, there's just one more kind of quick peek at the progress reports. We did get some very solid growth this year. I have to say I'm quite happy with how things have played out here, especially in the minors. And my God, Ludwig Modin is on his way. 70 rated at 19. Keep an eye on this man. He is going to be something else. He won 21 games this year, had 3 shutouts. Honestly, he's going to be crazy. But yeah, that is it for this one. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. It should be a fun episode tomorrow, so I will see you guys at 9 a.m. for that one if you are able to tune into the live stream. If you're watching the edited version, then I'll probably see you in one of the upcoming videos. But that is it for me. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Thank you, chat, for being involved. It always makes the stream go by so much faster. But that is it for me. This is Etanios signing out. I will see you guys in the next one.